Welcome to my YouTube channel and the second of many videos where my approach is to share with you relationship advice centered around breakups in a conversational manner as if I'm there with you. Relationships, especially the time following a breakup, is one of the worst things we can go through in life. But I am here and you're not alone. I'm so sad. I miss them. I know. I understand. And it's okay. Immediately following a breakup where your ex has decided they no longer want to be with you, this is honestly one of the main feelings you will have, and it's fine. Don't avoid it. Allow it and accept it. Be sad, cry, but please don't break no contact. And don't post this on social media. Don't show the world how sad you are. If you need to, talk to your family, your close friends, a therapist, or journal. But don't show your ex how sad and miserable you are. Because if your ex finds out, they may feel sorry for you, but they will not come back to you just because they know that you're sad. Remember that they chose to walk away from you because they doubted your ability to make them happy. And being sad is perfectly fine. Allow yourself to feel it so you may eventually heal from it. This reminds us that the feelings you have for them are real. You were attached to them. You love them. And most importantly, you're a human being. You have feelings. I want you to use your sadness as fuel to work on yourself during this time of no contact. And what do you mean by working on yourself? I'd like to break down working on yourself into 3 criterias. The first one is physical health. That's the easiest, Stay active, go to the gym, new hobby. Do something that initially will help alleviate your anxiety, but also kind of distract you, at least in the beginning. But over time, it'll help make you feel better. And ultimately, you will acquire something new. You're going to have that new sexy bod. You're going to lose tons of weight. You're going to look good. You're going to, develop new skills, whatever that may be. The second criteria is mental health. Very, very important. Write it down. Journal. Give yourself, an hour, 2 hours, maybe more, throughout the day, each day. Give yourself time to feel sad, to miss them, to cry. You can journal, write down your thoughts, your feelings. You can talk to your friends and family, especially those who are close to you, who are really there for you. Or go to a therapist, pay someone to listen to you grieve and, talk about the breakup. Talk. It's very, very healthy. Mentally very, very healthy to talk about it instead of bottling it up. And the third criteria, emotional health. Do things that you want to do. Be selfish. Now is the perfect time for you to be selfish. Buy that trinket that you've been holding off for a while because you've been kind of strapped on cash and you've been wanting to use the extra funds to buy things or go on a vacation with your significant other at the time or whatever. And instead, allocate that and do things for yourself. Learn a new hobby. Buy a trinket or things that you want that make you personally happy that has nothing to do with your ex. Learn a new skill, a new language. Go on a trip, something for your emotional health. These 3 are very, very important that I found was very helpful during the time that I was going through my breakup. Work on yourself. I want you to approach your sadness in more of a optimistic way as well too. It's really hard, I understand, especially early on, to accept it. But you have to. The worst has already happened, right? They broke up with you. And it's okay. Everything that happens for a positive reason. I really believe that. And sometimes it's not up for us to find the reasons for it, but to learn from it. Again, give yourself time to be sad, then feel the sadness every day. But also spend the other parts of your day on the three things I mentioned before, on your physical health, on your mental health, and your emotional health. I promise you that over time, your sadness will subside and it'll go away. And I want to share with you what someone told me when I was going through my breakup. What if I told you for the next 90 days, among these 90 days, 30 of them are bad days, 30 of them are normal days, and the other 30 are good days? How would you arrange your days? I personally would use most of my bad days early on so that I can enjoy my good days later on. This is the mindset I want you to adopt while you're feeling sad and missing them. Accept it. It's okay. It's okay to miss them. But do your best to convert this negative energy, your quote unquote bad days, to feel and work on yourself. And when your 90 days are up, I know that you'll come out of it as a better and more experienced person. And you might even laugh at yourself for being so sad and miserable. A quote that helped me a lot from a previous breakup was that it wasn't meant to be, but it was meant to happen. And I want to remind you that just because you were sad and feeling down, that doesn't mean that you weren't good enough. You are good enough. Your ex does miss you too. But instead of worrying about what your ex is going through and what they're feeling, instead you must focus on what you must do. Spend your 90 days wisely during no contact. Remember that you're not alone and that everything will be okay.